You know, nothing says quality like two fat fucks with red caps on.
It's true.
So, I don't know. I guess
You got you covered?
yeah.
Question mark?
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty good. Now, look, it's pretty clear that we're never ever gonna have an ad on our videos.
Nope.
We cuss too much. We don't give a fuck.
Nope.
Really.
Talking about penises all the time.
Might as well just answer some fucking horrible questions.
Yep.
That will assuredly lead to horrible answers.
That's,
now I heard you collected a few questions.
yeah, it's worthy to note this is not a Q&A by the fans because we have the fans.
0 fans. That being said, if you do have any questions, make them as ridiculous as possible.
Yeah.
We will answer them seriously.
Yep.
But anyway.
So, yeah, we have, I do want to say, because there is a video with my questions that are going to come out around the same time, that we did film one for you with those same questions.
But since I knew the questions,
they were boring.
It was boring. It was.
I haven't seen it, but he said it was really boring.
It was not good.
I'll take his word for it. So we're doing a reshoot of that one. So technically, part 2 is actually shot before this one.
Yeah. Okay. Horrible explanation.
Yep.
Let's move on.
Don't think about it. Just let's go into this one. So yeah, I cobbled up some questions. I did keep some of the ones in the other one,
okay,
because there was some of them you had good answers to, and some of these are new. I did mix them up so that you don't get you don't know when they're coming. You know none of these questions. Am I right?
No, I mean no.
So let us begin.
I like how they're just drummed up to suspense. There's zero suspense at all.
So my first question is a repeat called. Apparently it's called something. What was the last song you listened to?
Last song? Oh man, I don't even remember. I mean, does it count if it was in a movie?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. If you don't remember, then yes.
The Immigrant Song. Was that the last time? This is the first song in the movie.
Yeah. It was. I mean, it was the last selection.
Oh yeah, that's true. So they're like that, I guess.
Yeah. From Thor, in case you're wondering.
Yeah.
How do you feel about putting pineapple on pizza? This is also a repeat.
I'm all for it. I fucking love it.
Yep.
I mean, shit. Really, put anything on pizza, I'm gonna fucking eat it.
Feces.
Maybe not feces.
Anchovies.
Okay, no.
I've proven you wrong.
Yeah. I lied.
Yep.
I actually hate pineapple. No, I love it.
All right. I agree with you on that one. It is good. When you looked in the mirror this morning, first thing this morning, can't read. What was the first thing you thought?
I thought my mirror was dirty, and I was almost 100% sure there was pee on it. Don't ask, but that's what I was thinking.
All right, that's weird.
And it was pee.
Oh, okay.
Next. Next.
Makes it even weirder. All right, this is clearly one of mine, and you'll see why.
Okay.
Would you rather suck a small dick or a massive one?
Okay, look. This might seem like a foolish question.
Yep.
Would you rather suck a small dick
or a massive one?
Or a massive one? Now, the socially accepted answer is I would suck no dick.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is here, we're supposing that I have to suck a dick.
Yeah.
There's some dire situation.
You have to suck this dick.
They're going to shoot my mom. I like how I'm making my own excuse to suck a dick. But anyway, the situation is...
that wasn't in my question, but if you want to put that in there, sure.
Hypothetically, there's a situation in which I have to choose...
A massive dick
or a small dick.
I'm talking gigantic dick.
And you got to hear me out here. I got to go with the gigantic one.
Oh, yeah. I totally agree.
Yeah, because the small one, it requires work.
Oh, yeah.
You got to get in there. You got to dig that bad boy out.
Yep.
You know?
And then you got to like pull back some folds. I'm assuming there's folds involved.
There's definitely folds. You know, you don't want to do that. That's what I'm saying. So the big one, you're not going to get that whole fucking thing down your throat.
You're talking head tops.
Yeah, head, tops. Maybe flick the frenulum.
I mean,
and you're done.
All right. I mean, that's if you want to do that, sure.
I'm trying to get the thing over with.
All right.
Hypothetically speaking.
So yeah, of course. Hypothetically speaking.
This turned horrible.
Hypothetically speaking, I would suck a massive dick.
that should be the title of the fucking thing.
Oh man, that should be a title. All right, next one. Baby Hitler. Do you kill him? You're suddenly transported back in time, and you can only do one thing, and that is either kill Hitler or not kill him.
He's a baby, though, right?
He's baby Hitler.
That's kind of a hard one.
Yep.
I'm aware that this is Hitler.
You know this is Hitler.
Baby.
Because he's got the mustache. And he's going like this.
I'm going to say no. Now, hear me out, though. Because, one, it's a baby.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's still Hitler.
But I've already gone back in time.
Yep.
So I've already altered the timeline.
Yep.
I mean, the moment I stepped forward once in the past, I've altered the timeline.
True.
So maybe I just kind of weasel my way into the Hitler family.
No.
And become the Hitler nanny.
I mean, the one...
Raise him up good.
The stipulation was...
I'm just going back.
That's the only thing you can do nothing else. The time
other
Lords,
than kill him or not.
Other than kill him or not. You can't become Hitler nanny.
I mean, even then, I don't think I could kill a baby,
Uh-huh.
even though it's Hitler. But then, if I kill him,
something worse might happen.
Yeah, the National Socialist Party was still a thing.
Yeah.
So someone even worse might have stepped up.
That's true.
I'm gonna stick with Hitler. That sounds horrible.
Yep.
That's not. Don't take that out of
Hitler
context.
sport over here.
I like how I said, "Don't take that out of context."
PewDiePie be damned.
No.
All right.
Yeah, I can kill a Hitler baby.
That's another title. Yeah, I couldn't kill a Hitler baby. If you could uppercut one celeb, who would it be?
Oh man, so many. I don't know. Oh man, there's so many.
Specifically uppercut.
Shia LaBeouf.
I would have to go with. I mean, I totally understand that because he's a douche.
And I didn't even want to at one point. I was like okay with him being
I was
stupid.
totally fine with
now it's just like, dude.
Yeah. I would go with Jay Leno because he's got a very uppercuttable chin.
And he sucks. That's a good answer. Oh, wait. I changed my answer. Jimmy Fallon.
Yes. Screw that asshole. I hate him.
Next.
Name one thing you suck at that you wish you were good at. I had to read my horrible writing.
Yeah. So your answer would be reading?
Yeah.
Making good videos on YouTube.
Big time.
I suck at a lot of shit.
Sucking
especially massive dogs.
You want to be good at that?
I don't know, man.
Killing baby Hitlers?
I wish I was more adept at killing fetal Hitlers. That's a good band name, fetal Hitlers. I wish I was better at motivating myself to do stuff.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'll agree with you on that one. Add dick sucking.
I'm okay with my DS skills.
All right. Oh, this is a repeat because I had a lot to say about this one. Toilet paper, over or under?
Yeah, under. There's not even a question. What kind of animal does over?
It's impossible to get a good grip on an over.
Yeah, you don't. No.
You can't rip properly.
This is not even a discussion. It's fucking under.
When you go for the rip, you freaking just goes everywhere. The thing that I do want to talk about is that all the over Nazis are way too freaking critical of anyone who goes under. It's dude, your method stinks. You gotta admit it.
I mean, that's on them.
Yeah.
But in my house, you ain't fucking doing over ever.
I mean, to be fair, in our house, you're not doing
do
over or under.
True. If you do over, you're going under. 6 feet under. Like that?
That's a good one.
Cut a promo on over toilet paper people.
Yep. What's your favorite movie right now?
My favorite movie?
Not ever. Just right now.
Oh, man. Probably... Oh, you put me in a spot here. Probably... La La Land.
All right. Good one.
It was kind of a hard answer because it's also like... It made me cry, so...
Yeah.
So there's that, but I loved it, so there's also that.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that. It was a good flick. Made me cry too.
Yep. Shameful Admissions, episode 1.
Yep.
Go.
Current favorite band. Again, current, not of all time.
Current favorite band would have to probably be You Like Me Buying Time.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I'm just been listening to a lot of old shit, so does that count?
Yeah, just right now, like at this moment, what's your favorite band?
Okay, the band I've been listening to the most. Band? Like it can't be a solo.
Yes, band. No, band. It has to be. Okay, I'll give you that. Artist.
Okay, how about I give you both?
Okay. Good.
Solo artist, Lord. Band. I'm still kind of stressed on this one. No, band that I've been listening to the most recently is probably Arch Enemy. So.
All right. Good one. Mine is probably Creedence because I'm listening to him a shit ton.
I've been reading the Creedence.
Yeah, you have. What is a band you hate with a passion?
Coldplay. I dislike Coldplay a lot.
They're pretty good.
Even more than I do Nickelback. And I hate Nickelback.
Yeah.
And I'm not just bandwagon.
No, sometimes a bandwagon is there for a reason.
Yeah, sometimes it is. And that's one of those times.
Yeah.
But yeah, but Coldplay, they stink.
Guns N'
I
Roses.
hate that fucking monkey video, man.
Current Guns N' Roses is mine. Because Axl sucks. What's the worst movie you saw theatrically?
Like ever?
Yes, theatrically.
Oh, damn.
That you can think of right now.
That I can think of right now. Oh. Street Fighter?
Oh, man, you saw it theatrically?
Yeah.
That's a good film. Man.
Yeah, the one with Raul Julia and Jean-Claude.
Yeah. And Carlino.
Yeah.
Mine is probably either Ghost Rider or...
Damn, Ghost Rider's bad.
Or Origins. X-Men and Wolverine Origins.
Those are all pretty much in the same heap.
Yeah.
I'll even throw in Doom in there because that was
Doom was disappointing.
What
about
Daredevil?
Wicker
Daredevil's
Man?
way better than all those.
True,
but I was angry afterwards.
Wicker Man.
There's too many. There's too many bad movies.
Favorite book right now? Currently, favorite book.
My favorite book has remained the same since I read this one across the board, and I have to reread it because it's been over a decade since I've read it, and that's Weave World. I fucking love it. The only one that comes in close second competition to that is Lord of the Rings. And the only reason it doesn't take the first place is because, god damn, there's a lot of songs in that. And
now,
it's not cool reading songs.
It is fitting that you mentioned Lord of the Rings because there is some Lord of the Rings questions in here.
Woo!
Teaser. Stay tuned for that.
I'm pretty sure they tuned out the 50-hour intro.
Big time.
Anyway.
Worst author, in your opinion, of all time?
I haven't read a bazillion authors. I've read a lot of them, but of the ones I've read, James Patterson has got to be the fucking lamest author. Now there's ones that can write less adeptly than he can, but it's just the garbage he churns out that I hate. I hate it. Generic garbage.
Every second too.
Every fucking second. He's not even writing them anymore.
Nope. This one I guess kind of goes with the uppercut one, but I'm gonna mention it anyways. Name a celebrity you hate.
A lot of them again.
Passion.
Ryan Seacrest.
He's a pretty cool guy.
Hate him. Jimmy Fallon, fucking for sure.
Yeah. No repeat, so you can't say Fallon again.
Okay. I kinda dislike. What's his fucking name from that movie?
That's a good one.
You know the guy.
Jackie Chan?
No, that's not. We'll go with that. Okay.
All right, Jackie Chan.
Tyra Banks. I dislike Tyra Banks.
Man, I used to watch her show every day. I don't know why.
Yeah.
All right, next. If you were a horror movie slasher, what's your weapon of choice?
I'm assuming I'm good with it, right?
Yeah, and you can't. It can't be a repeat. Like you can't choose chainsaw, can't choose machete. It can't be something that's already been taken.
That's already a slasher weapon.
Yeah,
man. So what am I gonna? You gonna use a pumpkin?
You can use massive dildo.
That's already been in the movie, right?
Pumpkin.
So can't do that. I don't know what else is left. Fucking
scythe.
Everything. No, there's that.
No, okay. Let's just say, it can't be one of the big four. Leatherface.
Okay.
Freddy.
That's a little bit more fair.
Slasher. Slasher. What? A machete or a chainsaw.
Can't be. It would be a riding lawnmower. And the chase sequences would be abominably slow.
Slowest. All right.
That would be it.
It's a good one.
It'd be really cool, too. It wouldn't.
Name a YouTube personality you want to meet, and why is it Joey from Joey's World Tour?
Oh, man. It's not Joey from Joey's World Tour. Ethan. It's Ethan, but Ethan.
Ethan Klein from H3. I had a dream I met them.
That's disturbing.
And Ethan was a piece of shit to me, but Hila was really nice.
He might be. Either way, Vape Nation.
Yep.
Yeah, Ethan. Maybe Link from Red.
Yeah,
Link.
I think Red would hate you.
Yeah, Red would definitely hate me.
Favorite board game?
Favorite board game, Monopoly.
Really? I thought you were a Scrabble boy.
Oh yeah, that is a board game.
What'd you think it was?
Forgot, man. I play it online so much. I forgot it's actually a board game. Yeah. I guess Scrabble would be it.
What is the best mustache? Kenneth Branagh from the upcoming hit film, which apparently sucks, by the way.
That is good. What?
Yeah, I was reading some reviews. Apparently, it's not very good. That being said, from the upcoming hit film, Murder on the Orient Express, or Wyatt Earp, best mustache.
Of those two, damn, those are good mustaches. Must-I, if you will.
Yeah.
I might have to give it to Wyatt Earp. We're talking the one that actually
classic.
looks like his fucking mustache, right? Yeah. Wyatt Earp wins. That's a manly.
That's
mustache.
a man stash. All right. Worst book you ever read?
Worst book I ever read. Again, it was probably a James Patterson book because all of his books have sucked for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna actually give the honor to a Dean Koontz book.
Oh yeah.
Called Fear Nothing, which is the first book I fucking threw away.
You did.
Even I had disliked books before, but I still kept them. This one I launched across the room, and then the next day
it was on the floor for a long time.
Yeah. I like how you ruined the illusion the next day, but no. But eventually, I just threw it and burned it in a pyre. I hated that book, so I guess that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. What is the worst thing you've eaten?
Oh man, prison food.
I mean, yeah, it takes the cake.
In general,
I ate a dog biscuit once.
That was pretty good.
Tastes like shit. Favorite DC character, specifically superhero.
So you just try to edge me out on fucking.
Yes, I didn't want you to say Constantine because I knew that was gonna be the one.
The obvious answer is Batman because
he's Batman.
It's fucking Batman. So I'm gonna say Batman.
All right. I thought that was going somewhere. So it's not Guy Gardner. Favorite Marvel character, specifically superhero.
My favorite Marvel character that is specifically a superhero is Daredevil.
All right.
Which is why I was fucking mad when I saw the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie.
You are wearing that cap, but he did redeem himself with Batman.
Yes. And Daredevil itself has been redeemed.
True.
With the show, so
that's true.
That's pretty good.
Favorite non-Marvel or DC character, comic books. Not specifically superheroes.
Does that count? Like imprints, like Vertigo, which is technically
no Constantine. Damn it!
I'm just trying to get them in there. I'm looking at my comics, just trying to get a grasp on something here.
All right. I mean, we got the Goon, we got the Tig, we got Hellboy, we got a lot of characters.
I'm trying to think.
Got Alice the Goon.
One that really fucking stood out above the rest, and that is El Aso Waipo.
I like this buying time.
I guess by default of me having read so many of them as a kid, I would have to say probably Conan.
All right.
Although, when I started reading the actual stories, I kind of was like, yeah, Conan's not that cool in the comics. But then I read the Savage Sword of Conan stuff, and that was fucking cool.
Dark Horse stuff was really good too.
Yeah, I guess Conan's
good. Favorite cartoon show, specifically non-adult cartoon show.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yep.
Okay, so can't really. I guess, man, all the ones that I like are pretty much for adults. Tiny Toons, I guess.
What? Dude, we got Batman the animated series.
You said not for adults. Batman the animated series.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it is not marketed towards.
Okay, how about this? Okay, in that case, I'll say something like Samurai Jack.
All right, yeah,
the original series.
That counts. Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't really marketed at adults.
Yeah, that counts. Favorite adult cartoon.
Well, I don't want to sound like I'm an annoying, although clearly I am, but in general, but I'm not an annoying fan of this show. I just love it, and that's Rick and Morty. But you won't find me wasting 1 fucking cent for Szechuan sauce.
Yeah.
You won't find me screaming anything from the show, except maybe for I'm Pickle Rick.
You did scream that, and you got a freaking hateful look from the lady.
Well, that's because she was staring at me to begin with.
True.
And I couldn't think of anything except that. I don't think myself superior because I watched the show. That's just retarded.
Yep.
So, but I do love Rick and Morty. So
it is really good, and yeah, I would have to agree with you on that one. All right, I can't spell it, but pretty peeve. Meant to say pet peeve. So what's your pretty peeve?
People on cell phones.
Yeah, I mean I'm on one right now.
Yeah, and I'm really pissed off.
Even though I'm looking at the freaking questions.
Yeah.
What celebrity would you rate as a perfect 10? This is a carryover.
Boom! Scarlett Johansson.
So not Ty Dillinger.
I mean,
bringing that joke back.
I've mentioned this before, and I'll mention it every time somebody even remotely makes an allusion to a hot celebrity, and it's that Scarlett Johansson's imperfections are fucking hot. So that's a rarity.
The Guardian hates her.
I will... Look, I already liked Cate Blanchett, who was a weird-looking chick to begin with.
She's got a big mouth, doesn't she?
Yes. But this hella bit just put her...
Yeah.
Put her in that slot for me.
I want her to put my insanely small chode in her humongous mouth.
Yeah. Dwarf it even more.
Yep.
That's disturbing.
Yeah,
but anyway.
A little depressed myself there. Okay, what is the best David Blaine magic trick? I mean, he's got a lot of them, right?
Well, his current repertoire includes making his wang disappear into chicks' butts.
So that one.
So that ruined it for me.
Yep.
Man, what a shame, dude. Yep. He was my favorite fucking magician. Now he's got the ass stain on him.
Yep.
I hope that's not true, but
making girls' butts hurt.
But if it is true, pretty good trick.
Yep. If you could kill one movie franchise, what would it be?
Transformers. Fuck that franchise. Fuck it up its stupid ass. I can't believe there's still 1 million more coming.
Yeah.
But at least Michael Bay's not. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter by this time.
He's tainted it already.
It's like 10 million of them already.
Yep. This kind of ties. Do you believe in aliens, specifically of the horrible Transformer variety? No, just kidding.
Yes, I do. Now, I'm not saying I believe in a specific type of alien, like the big-eyed greys or reptilians or shit like that. I believe there is
life,
and either it may be tied to something in our past or it may not. Either way, I believe there's something there.
All right. This ties into my next question. Mm-hmm. If an alien, specifically a gray or a reptilian, by the way, came to you and asked to probe you anally, specifically,
what is he, David Blaine?
Would you agree? Yeah. By the way, it's just David Blaine in a costume.
Yeah, that's how he did it.
Yeah.
Why is he asking? A gentleman?
Yeah, he comes in. He's like,
"Excuse me, good sir.
Can I probe you anally? I'll see a magic trick."
Okay. Wait, are they literally specifically grays or reptilian?
Yeah, specifically grays.
Because reptilian probes, I have a feeling, would be jagged.
Okay, grays then. They just probably have a big head and then tiny body.
Jesus, what the hell? I'd imagine the grays probes to be sleek.
Yeah.
You know, like a dildo.
Okay.
Either way, I'm saying no, but I just want to examine the mechanics of their probes.
I think I would say yes. I want to see how that ship looks. Also, I get to get probed. So that's good. Okay, this is we've already talked about him throughout this video, but I'm going to ask him again.
And that's David Blaine?
That's David Blaine and his anal raping. All right, moving on. Worst talk show host.
Worst talk show host is Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
Fuck Jimmy Fallon.
It used to be Jay, and it kind of still is, but Jimmy, I hate him.
Yeah.
Best.
Conan O'Brien.
Here's your boy.
Boy.
A horror movie that you hate that everyone loves.
Oh, let me think about that one. What's a horror movie everyone loves? I mean, everyone loved... Not everyone, but it was a fucking hit. I should say. It was a box office hit.
Okay.
So somebody fucking loved it.
Okay.
And that was I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yep.
I did not like that movie at all, or its sequels, or the fucking idea of it at all. I disliked it thoroughly.
Okay.
So I guess that counts.
That's a valid answer.
Now, if we're talking a popular one.
Okay.
What's a popular one? What's a popular one that everyone liked and I hated? I can't think of any, man.
I'm sure there are some, but we can't think of any.
But I can't think of any, so why did I bring it up?
So moving on.
Yep.
One that everyone hates that you love. This one's easier.
Is it?
Yeah.
Now I'm just like, what? Okay, just off the top of my head, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
But just off the top
we made a whole video about it. Click on it now.
Yeah, just off the top of my head, one that I absolutely love that people unfairly hated because they didn't even give it a fucking chance because they hated the other one because of who was involved with it, and that's Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning, the prequel to the Michael Bay produced remake. I love that fucking movie, and yeah, so there's that.
Mine's an answer that is becoming more and more well liked, so it's becoming more and more relevant. My answer, but that is Halloween 3.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the next one. All right, this is an important one. Important question. We need the answer to. Do you think Godzilla stinks? And do you think he smells like poo?
Maybe not poo. He definitely smells like fish.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in the ocean.
Yeah.
For like a long time.
Oh yeah.
And he was sitting in the bottom of the ocean, so he was getting all that.
Yeah. All that
fish
crust.
poo. Yeah.
And so he does smell like poo.
Yeah, but I mean,
like fish poo.
Does fish poo smell like regular poo? I don't think it does. Point is, he smells bad.
He smells bad, dude.
He's got all those ridges and shit.
And as we saw in the 2014 Godzilla, he attracts seagulls, so he does smell.
Oh yeah, he does stink.
Okay. Where do you think Godzilla poos? You never see his poos.
We don't see his poos because that wouldn't be interesting.
I want to see
most.
Him. Dude,
to us, clearly it would be.
Hell yeah.
But he doesn't really eat that much either.
True.
So there's that. I mean, he eats nuclear power.
Yeah. So does he poo?
So does he poo? No. I guess he doesn't poo.
Yeah.
He's like the perfect organism.
Yeah.
No need to poo.
Damn, I wish I was like
I
wish I was Godzilla so I don't have to poo. Shot myself the other day. Wasn't fun. Moving on. Okay. The perfect Batman dies, Ben Affleck. And for some reason WB comes up to you and says you got to recast him. Who do you cast him?
I like how he asked me. Clearly the answer is Tom Atkins.
Oh yeah.
No matter how old he is.
Before you answer this question, I gotta ask another question, which ties into this question. You think Danny DeVito would be a good Batman?
He would be the best Batman, clearly. I don't know, man. Who would be a good Batman? El Bato? Is that a guy?
Nope. I'm gonna say mine since you're kind of having trouble there. Mine would be Josh Brolin, even though he's playing 10,000 characters already. I think he'd be a cool like Dark Knight Batman.
That's a good answer. Now you think I would have used that time of you answering to think of an answer?
Instead you were folding paper.
Yep, that's what I was doing. I don't know about man. I don't know. I do know this. A good old age Batman for me, like if they did Dark Knight Returns or something like that, I would love to see Ed Harris play Batman.
I mean, he is like 10,000.
He is 10,000, but I'm perfectly okay with that. And a
breaks
good
his hip and shit.
I wouldn't say he would be a very unique Batman. I would like to see Viggo Mortensen as Batman.
Oh, that'd be weird.
That would be a really strange Batman.
Oh, it is fitting that you bring him up because my next question is the Lord of the Rings theme. You can own one thing from the Lord of the Rings hit films. Specifically, no, it's real.
Oh, it's real.
Yeah, like you could have the one ring, but I mean, like, why would you want that, right? But you could become freaking Smeagol and shit.
Okay.
What would it be?
Oh man, I was gonna say Gandalf's staff, but it doesn't work unless I'm a wizard.
Yep.
So it would just be a fucking stick.
Freaking worthless piece. It's not even a cool looking stick. It's really just a stick.
Really, nothing magical works unless you're the person holding it. So that's out of the fucking question. We're just talking items here. Can I own people?
No, it's items.
Damn.
Can't have your weird Frodo sex slave.
I was looking for... What the hell? I was going to say I wanted to... Never mind. But anyway. I mean, nothing's... I guess like a cool sword, I guess.
That's a good answer.
I mean, there's really... Nothing works unless it's like...
with the cool sword. Not a specific one, just a cool sword.
I guess the elves could craft like a specific magical fucking item for me. Because otherwise it's not gonna work for me.
Yeah, but you could just have something cool like Sauron's helmet or something.
That would be pretty cool.
It's real. I
guess I'd want King Theoden's sword because I had King Theoden's sword.
Yeah, you did.
And it was beautiful. Now I don't, and that pisses me off.
I would have a Witch King sword or something. That was good. Best thing the Lord of the Rings hit films did. Specifically Lord of the Rings. And this is something that you think they did perfectly.
The intro at the beginning of Fellowship of the Ring.
That was really good.
Was pitch perfect. That was one of my... That's a movie I feared to go see, even though I, of course, being a Lord of the Rings fan, I always wanted to see a good Lord of the Rings movie, but I was afraid that they were gonna drop the ball. And that intro sequence at the beginning, I was fine after that. I was like, man, there's no way after this that it could go wrong, and it didn't.
Yep.
Until they went and made The Hobbit, and that first installment wasn't very good, was it?
That kind of ties into my next question, but first I'll answer it. I think the scores were freaking great.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the mix in the first trilogy, the mix of different effects, strategies was really good. Not so much in the second trilogy, but in that first one was really good. What is the worst thing the Lord of the Rings franchise, I'm including the Hobbits, did?
Unexpected Journey.
Yeah.
That movie was... They could have cut out easily like an hour and a half of that motherfucker. Damn, that shit was long.
That's the one time you want WB to freaking cut shit.
Yeah, no shit. Now they're cutting Justice League down even more. Cut that fucking shit and re-release it. Yeah. That shit was abnormally long. And I realized they were going for like, let's be loyal. But that's the one book that you could go, let's add stuff to this. Which is, by the way, what they did with the other two, basically. And that was great. But man, that first one, whew. I did not need to know more about hobbits, and I did.
The Goblin Town,
and that musical number, it wasn't great.
All right, let's be honest. Honesty time. What race would you be in Middle Earth? Again, you gotta be honest here. You can't choose like a badass elf. Clearly, you're not a badass elf.
Well, I'm choosing the race. What do you mean?
You gotta be honest with yourself. You gotta look into your inner self and be like, yeah, I'm a troll. Or yeah, I'm a freaking goblin. I'm like a shitty goblin, dude.
No, hold on. Wait.
I'm that one goblin that
this is not a pick. No. My race.
No, this is like honest.
That sounds horrible.
Be honest with yourself. What would you be in Middle Earth?
I'll be like a lame ass human.
Yeah.
Like not even
that carrot guy.
Yeah, Peter Jackson. I'll be the carrot guy, or somebody that just lives in a town that's not even close to any cool events. That's who I'd be. You're very unspectacular human.
Your 14th cousin freaking met Frodo once.
Yeah.
And by met, he saw him. Okay, what would you want to be, race?
I mean, the obvious answer is elf, because of the long life and the apparently being damn close to perfect. So that's pretty cool. But if I was a Dark Lord, per se, I may be able to rule some shit.
It's true.
Unless a tiny asshole hobbit gets in my way, so I guess not. Yeah, I guess I'd be an elf.
Would you want to be Gimli? Okay. What do you think WB should do next with the Lord of the Ring? This does come in light of some weird news that there might be a show on Amazon of all things. So I thought it was a topical question.
I think the obvious answer that they're not fucking looking at is that there's tons of history to the Lord of the Rings. The trilogy is already done. That's the end of a long event of a long series of events. It's done. It's good. Everybody loves those movies. Don't remake them. You already did The Hobbit. Don't remake that. What you could do is go adapt the Silmarillion or the events that lead up to the Silmarillion and the Silmarillion. That's a fucking entire series of its own, and it takes place in a different timeline. You don't have to replace beloved actors and characters with new ones. You know, you can avoid all that trouble and just add to the mythology with the hundreds of fucking pages that exist as notes. So the creators would even have creative liberty.
Yeah.
You know, that's the obvious answer, but they're not going to do that apparently, which is a shame, really, because I want to see some Witch Kings kicking ass. I want to see
Balrogs,
Morgoth. I want to see Balrogs galore. You know, all that cool shit.
I'm gonna add a question last minute. What do you think about this potential Amazon series?
Look, Amazon. Who watches fucking Amazon series?
I had Amazon Prime and I freaking never touched it.
Yeah, I mean, That's the problem. I love if they are gonna redo them, fine. I'm on board. I hope it's great. But the fact of the matter is that the chances of it coming back season after season to complete an entire story are very slim because it's Amazon and it's gonna cost a lot to do it.
It's gonna cost. I mean, Amazon can afford that, but the question is, are they gonna put the money that's required? They're gonna need effects.
Yeah.
And judging from their other shows with effects, mainly The Tick, which thankfully is not something you need a lot of effects in to like, they're gonna have to invest some money because damn, those effects sucked. So if they're not gonna give it the money that it deserves, and if they're gonna cancel it like they did the Zombieland show, it's no, they shouldn't do it.
Yeah, it's gotta be all or nothing. I mean, you can't skimp.
Nope.
You can't give up on it. It's risky. I don't know what the hell is going to go on.
What are your final thoughts on the Hobbit trilogy?
I didn't hate part 1 despite what I said earlier. But man, it was fucking long. But part 2 and 3 way made up for it for me. You know, I was never big on The Hobbit. Even though I love Lord of the Rings. It's a kid's book. And, you know, I mean, I read it when I was a kid, but even then I was kind of like, yeah, this is kind of like somebody reading to me while I'm tucked in kind of shit, you know? And it only became cool in retrospect after reading the Lord of the Rings. So the movie, the first one just, it almost undid me. I was like, what is this? But there was a lot of cool stuff in it. That's the problem. If they would have trimmed that sucker down, made it lean and mean, it would have been good. But yeah, part 2 and 3 are just wicked fucking cool. So fuck it. It was worth it.
All right, we're down to the last 5.
Uh-huh.
What is your favorite movie theme?
It's probably something from Lord of the Rings, man. I mean, there's so many of them in there that I love, and they're timeless now.
They're pretty great.
I mean, like people like remember like John Williams scores well, and of course I do too. I mean, he's done some of the best, most recognizable themes.
Recently, we were at a Think Geek and we were like, "Oh, this music sucks," and we found out it was something from the new Star Wars.
Yeah, and that's a good example. Like the Star Wars tracks are timeless to a lot of people, and I recognize that. Some of them are great, you know, and then you know. They're composers that have done great stuff, but for me, Lord of the Rings was like not only like a fulfillment of a dream come to life, but the fucking score was amazing. So those became my Star Wars things, even though I was already grown up and shit, you know. But whatever.
Yeah. Mine's probably Beetlejuice. And I do have thoughts about Danny Elfman doing the music for freaking Justice League. I'm not a big fan because of how good the previous score for Batman vs Superman was. That being said, I mean, it's gonna be fine. I heard some of the new Batman theme, which is just kind of like a reworking of his old theme. It was cool. The little I forgot what it's called, Heroes theme. That was cool too. So we'll see. But not talking about Danny Elfman. Just want to throw that one in there. But Beetlejuice is my favorite theme. So I guess it is related.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah. Woo. Next one. What is your least favorite theme that you can think of right now? Or let's just say most forgettable music scores. If you want to do that, choose one.
It's not my least favorite theme, but it got grading. And that's the harpsichord theme. the harpsichord themes in Doctor Strange. And then they came back with that scene with I was like, I mean, I like harpsichord. I was excited that harpsichord was making a roaring comeback.
The thing is, if they had done that, if they were cool, like little compositions, that would have been actually kind of a cool little thematic choice. But they weren't good, dude. It was just like, what the hell is this shit?
I did appreciate that they actually tried something different, though.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah, that wasn't good. I'll say any Marvel movie. Ooh.
Bland.
So you know what? Specifically Iron Man. I really hated the score in that.
Oh, yeah?
What is this? It's not good. What's a movie that gives you a warm, nostalgic feeling?
Oh, there's tons of those. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is one of them.
All right.
Evil Dead.
All right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Horrifying scenarios.
People got like Home Alone. You got freaking...
Yeah. It's just, I mean, that's what I grew up watching, horror movies. So a lot of horror movies give me that warm feeling of like cozy up and feel comfortable
while someone's getting killed.
While someone is being butchered.
Mine's probably either Toy Story, Beetlejuice, or probably Ghostbusters. That's a good one. Evil Dead 2 is a good one.
Conan the Barbarian.
That's a good one.
I like how all mine are just horrible R-rated gore fests.
I got like a weird progression in mine. You're just going to the freaking... If you... Okay, this is a repeat, but I thought it was a good end to this. Mm-hmm. Super long extravaganza shit. If you were the opposite sex for one day, what would you look like and what would you do?
Shit, man. Scarlett Johansson, Anne Hathaway, pick someone that's hot. And the answer is, as you in your questionnaire, is I'm filming myself doing something naughty.
Yep.
I'm sending it to myself, my real self.
Oh, yeah.
And when I'm back, I'm glad.
Jerking?
Jerking the gherkin.
Would you flick the bean a little?
Well, I'm assuming. What do I go back to my body and I still keep the vagina?
Like
what the hell's going on?
While you're there, like while you're in the body, would you flick the bean?
That would just be interesting in general.
It would be weird.
If you were in another body of another sex, you'd be interested. How does this feel? I wonder.
Question is, would you take a massive dick or a small dick?
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you something I would do.
Right, he has an answer.
Oh, no, it has nothing to do with dicks, thankfully. If I were in another body for, like, say, a day, I would do something outrageous and, like, embarrassing with that body. Like, I don't know, go streaking down Hollywood Boulevard or something.
I mean
that's not outrageous, but you know what I mean?
The impact would be a lot less because you're not this, like, obese guy.
No, but imagine that. Like, somebody famous does something weird.
True.
Oh, wait a minute. Weinstein. Not that kind of weird, but, just something weird so that when I get home, there's like this this newspaper story that marks my pride. Like, I did that.
You're going to be like freaking...
I stole Will Ferrell's Lamborghini and drove it off a cliff.
That's why.
That's right. Apparently,
cruel.
I killed the actor.
Yeah. You'd be like Galahad and Kingsman. You have all the shit, all the newspaper articles of all the shit you did.
Yeah.
Only your sequel wouldn't suck.
But anyway, that was the last one.
That was the last one.
So we're going to end this sucker because it's 10. Probably going to chop this sucker in half. Yeah. Don't know why I'm telling you that. But anyway.
It's 42 minutes.
This is Ahab. That's the Goon Take. It's been a bunch of random ass questions. And we're out.